What's up guys, Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 build video. In today's video, I'm going to showcase arguably the best solo skill build in the game. With this setup, I can dish out ridiculous amounts of damage with my weapon having over 120% critical hit damage and 57% crit chance, and my turret dishing out hundreds of thousands of damage per second. Not only this, but I can heal myself and my turret constantly, never running out of heals, or maybe only having a second or two of downtime between being able to heal my turret or myself. This is because I have got overcharge running constantly through my weapon and the BTSU gloves. So huge damage, huge healing, and great utility. You are going to adore this build, and I hope you guys do. Please make sure to follow me on X. I post there quite regularly. Leave a like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and let's get on with the video. Simple setup, guys. It's going to be quite tricky to make and explain, so I want to try my best to make sure I don't miss any of the points I want to make in this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Technician specialization, damage to skill proxies, robotics. This is going to be quite handy. We get an extra skill tier. That's why I have got a red here. So I would recommend using this. Also make sure you have put, I guess you could do you could do healing or skill damage when you activate one or the other. It doesn't really matter. But you can use other specializations. Just make sure you have 6 skill tiers. You could even maybe go for more reds or blues with this build and utilize a gun that actually stacks up skill tiers, which I have got here. Maybe like the assault rifle version. That could be viable, but I recommend going for this way here. It's going to be a lot more effective. So with the setup, it's going to be 3-piece Empress. This is important because Empress gives us skill health, skill damage, and skill efficiency. Efficiency is everything: haste, duration, damage, all of it. It's vital. It's one of the best combinations in the game for skill builds, and I absolutely recommend it. Then I have got Cheska to increase my crit chance, because we want to make sure we are hitting hard with our weapon. The weapon is a vital part of this build because the capacitor can hit hard. When I am shooting NPCs or whatever kind of enemy I'm firing at, we can melt them with this gun. With this build, guys, don't be fooled by the yellows. We can absolutely melt, because remember, with the capacitor, we get weapon damage the more yellows we have. So we can actually melt. That's why making use of weapon or crit damage is very important. Take a look at this. 57.9 crit chance, 123% crit damage. That is why in the gameplay, you are seeing me absolutely destroy the enemies with my gun, even though this is a skill build. Very important. So the BTSU gloves are very handy because we get Hive skill haste, which is nice. I'm going to be healing myself. I'm going to be healing my turret. You don't have to heal your turret, but I recommend it. Otherwise, it may be killed pretty quickly. You can use this build in a team. It is up to you, completely up to you. But then I would probably use combined arms on the backpack. You can even use combined arms on the backpack here because that activates skill damage when we're shooting. I'll go through that in a second. This is important because how I normally play with this build is I would make use of the BTSU when my Hive is just about to run out. I would destroy it, getting overcharge. Then my Hive comes back in a couple of seconds. Then you can also refresh your turret instantly that way also. So your skills are pretty much never down, maybe only down for a couple seconds. Then once my Hive is really going to go down and the BTSU gloves, let's say, they're not fully back up and I can't do the overcharge, I would get the overcharge from the scalpel weapon, therefore getting the Hive stims back pretty quickly. It depends on how aggressive you are. In the gameplay, I have been very aggressive, and I did use a lot of my Hive to heal my turret and myself to try to get the most out of the gameplay, because I can't put too long of a gameplay, guys, otherwise people lose interest in the video. So the BTSU gloves are going to work perfectly with this build, and I recommend you go for it. Then the backpack, we have got Wyvern for skill damage. That's simple. I just wanted to increase the damage of my skills. You can put anything else that may benefit you, like assault rifle damage, whatever weapon you're using, that's on you. So the talents I've gone for, like I said earlier, tech support is what I wanted to choose because I don't want to focus on shooting all the time just to get skill damage. Because what I find is I'll be shooting all the time, but then if I can't, I let my skill do the damage, my turret, which can hit hard, but I wanted to focus more and get kills. And you do find sometimes you might not have this up, but when it's up, it stays there for 25 seconds, which is really, really nice. So I absolutely recommend this, but you can use combined arms. Shooting an enemy increases skill damage. This is a very good option, but it's only for 3 seconds. So this is completely up to you. So you must make that decision what you want, but combined arms or tech support is going to be great. Then the chest piece, normally I would go for glass cannon, but we want it to heal more, so I have got kinetic momentum. When in combat, each skill generates a stack. So we get skill damage and skill repair, increasing the healing of our healing hive. Vital talent, it works perfectly with the setup. One more thing I can mention with the backpack talent is that you could actually go for this right here. If you find a way to proc a status effect, we get skill damage and repair from shock and awe. It's a great talent. This could be viable for you. I tried all of these, but I found the one I'm using now to be the most effective for myself, and I like to chill, let my turret do damage sometimes also. You can use the Artificer Hive to boost it further, but then we're not making use of the healing. Something important to mention, when I said to you guys we can get our skills back really quickly through overcharge, it's actually really important that, and that's why I've got 6 skill tiers and not stacking from like 3 to 6 or from 4 to 6. Is that I want to make sure I can overcharge pretty quickly. So I'll finish off an enemy with this, let my hive stack or reset my turret, vice versa with the BTSU gloves. So skill haste is not necessary on this build whatsoever. So we want to be stacking crit chance or crit damage and skill damage. You can go for repair skills, but the reason why I didn't use a certain backpack here, an Alp Summit backpack, is because we don't want to stack repair skills because we're healing ourselves enough and the turret. If you find that maybe the turret isn't getting healed enough or you're not getting healed enough, therefore using more stims and you kind of run out too quick, then you may replace one, like I would recommend skill damage with repair skills. You can do that, but the most efficient way is crit chance or crit damage and skill damage. 100%. That is what I would go for on all the attributes. Here I've got crit chance and crit damage. That's up to you. You can put skill damage or repair skills. Like I said, that is on you. But as you can see, every single piece bar that has got crit chance and skill damage. That's simple with the attributes. Then the mods, I've got 12% crit damage mods on every single piece. You can also go for anything else. But like I said, skill haste is not needed here. Weapons, capacitor. We get more damage for each yellow. We can stack more skill damage as well. It's a great weapon. It hits hard. It's got really nice modifications. 10% crit chance is huge. And 30% crit damage. This is a beast of a weapon. I like the revamp of the look of it. It looks good. Scalpel, you can use whatever other weapon you want. There's an assault rifle that has got this similar talent. So the same talent. Use that. It's on you. But I recommend it. Here it is here. Mechanical animal, which is nice. This works great. But I like to one shot with the sniper. Then just go for a headshot, then you can get it pretty quick. Then if you run out of ammo or if you just need a pistol for a second, you can make use of Spike to get 20% skill damage. This is going to be very efficient. There are many other talents you can use, like in sync, things like that, or perfect in sync. You try that, you test that for yourself. I prefer this way. The turret, assault turret. This is a beast. It will never die. It'll do loads of damage. You can heal it. Like I said, this is up to you. In the gameplay, I try to kind of push things a bit, but if you just chill, throw your turret out, use your hive. When the hive's about to drain out, you destroy your hive, getting overcharged, your hive comes back quicker, or you could destroy your turret just before you destroy your hive as well. Then your turret comes back instantly, your hives come back really quickly. Then you do the same with your weapon. Once you get a headshot kill, you get the overcharge, destroy your skills just before you get the headshot, get everything back, and then vice versa. It works great. Skill haste, I've got damage. Whatever mods you have, just put them there. Duration's also quite good. Then for the healing hive, just make sure you have got health, healing, and repair charges. Take a look at the stats, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. This build is a beast, and I can solo any mission with absolute ease, and I'm sure you will too. It works perfectly. We've got so much going on here. Great survivability and immense damage. You can use this in a group. Just switch this out for combined arms because you may not get kills with your skills. Then you can use it in a group, no problem. But the heals from your hive may be insufficient for your teammates and they will just end up using all your hive. So I recommend playing this in solo. So leave a like, guys, enjoy the gameplay, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Peace out.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Medical assistance needed. Serious trauma detected. Incoming backup request. Serious trauma detected. Immediate medical assistance needed.